Hey guys, welcome to this week's update. I'll keep it as short as I possibly can, but this is a big week for us. Everything kind of returns back to normal for the most part. For us this week, this Wednesday night, we are worshiping together in person. It'll be at 6:15 in our new student wing. And so there are some precautions and some recommendations that we have. First of all, that this week the students will be the only groups that will actually be meeting on site at the church, and so that's really something that was different than what we had hoped for. We had hoped that the adults would be able to meet in the new building, but because of the parking lot being worked on, that's just not going to work. So we asked that students park in the upper parking lot by the old sanctuary, which is now our student wing. We're going to encourage fellowship outside. We are going to encourage masks, but they're not required. We're going to encourage students to only use the bathroom if absolutely necessary, and just to keep those 6 feet social distances. We want to continue to, communicate to not only you all but to our community that we take these things seriously, and that we want to protect each other while we're in this pandemic. And so those are just some things that for Wednesday night that we ask that you all be mindful of. There's a graphic that's going around social media on our Facebook, Twitter, Instagram page. You can get the information about all those precautions and procedures there. On top of that, we will also be having our first in-person small group time this weekend. Now, because we recognize that Father's Day falls, obviously, it's this Sunday, we don't want to try to interfere with any Father's Day schedule. So what we're doing for this week and this week alone, we're going to actually be having our in-person small group time on Friday at 2 in the afternoon. We recognize that this isn't perfect. We recognize that this will probably eliminate a handful of people, but it's just for this 1 week. This is really what works best for those who are leading those small group times. So the ladies will be meeting in our student wing at 2 o'clock on Friday. The guys will be meeting in the fellowship hall at 2 o'clock on Friday. And so if your student can make it to that, we would be genuinely excited about that. And so for now, that's what I've got. One of the things that we are going to be opening up to our students this Wednesday is our DMI application season, which stands for Disciple Making Initiative. It's a program that we put in place several years ago to really allow students to make an intentional effort to make disciples for the next year of their life. And so they'll be getting information about that. I'll share that in next week's update. And they'll have a full month to pray through that, go through the application, and then ultimately after that, go through interviews and things like that. And so we're really excited about the days ahead. We fully expect our new 7th graders to be joining us this Wednesday night, so that's really exciting. But if you guys have any questions or comments or concerns, please don't hesitate to contact me. I'd be more than happy to field those. But I'm just going to cut it at that for now, so that I don't overwhelm you with all the other things that you guys have got to do. Just want to let you know how excited I am to be able to get back into what I feel I've been called to do. And that is to teach in front of people. But I'm more excited just to see your kiddos, and I hope that this season is one where God is speaking to you and guiding you and directing you and your family. We love you guys. We appreciate you, and we hope to see you guys soon. God bless.